Superpowers would be great if they actually existed. People would be alright lifting heavy things or running really quickly. But sadly it seems like most superheroes get their powers by being involved in something that, in reality, would kill them. So comic book superpowers are probably never going to become reality. But what if they did? Being able to fly is one that a lot of people would love to have. But depending on the type of flying, would it be considered exercise? If it was, then would anyone actually do it? What about telekinesis then? Now we're talking. The ability to read someone's mind, moving objects simply by thinking. Sounds pretty great, doesn't it? Yeah, kind of. If everyone or most people could read everyone's mind, would anyone actually say anything? Why would we, when we could simply just read someone's mind? It'd be like how people in public places are now, busying themselves with their phones, checking Facebook, and just in general keeping to themselves. But worse. God, that makes me sound old. So would any superpower actually be good? Probably, but if that superpower did exist, it wouldn't be that special, especially if they were just like any other traits that we have. But what if I said that to some extent superpowers do exist? However, instead of them being like they are in comic books, they're more like if they were in a Christopher Nolan superhero film, just grounded in realism. The two powers I mentioned at the start already kind of exist. Through years of training, you can be really quick or really strong. Sure, Usain Bolt isn't as quick as the Flash, but 100 years ago the 100-metre sprint world record was 10.6 seconds. So by the time Bolt had finished his world record sprint in 2009, that 100-year-old guy would have still been running. Yes, he isn't crazy fast like a superhero, but you can't exactly say he's slow. Or genius level intellect, wouldn't you say that already exists? In fact, I'd say intelligence is probably the most superpower-like trait we humans can have without being involved in a nuclear accident in a comic. Because certainly intelligence is down to nurture, the friends you make, the environment you're brought up in, the effort you put in at school, but there's something about it that just seems to be down to who you are. If I devoted my time to physics for 20 years, would I know as much or be as smart as Stephen Hawking? No, absolutely not even close. But I would certainly know a lot more than I do now. It would be amazing if superpowers were actually a thing, but they never will be. But through hard work we can at least seem more than we were meant to be. We can seem faster, stronger and smarter than any human that existed before us. We can at least seem superhuman. Now if you excuse me, I've got a city to save. When the sun is gone,